Welcome to FNM TV. We are back with the week of 6-3. That is the date for FNM that we have for this. I am Pat Holland. This is JT DeMeo.
What's going on, man?
Usual, we are recording this. We are giving this to all the people who have been subscribing and who have been checking this out. Thank you, guys. Had a lot of subscriptions over the last week. And a lot of guys leaving some comments. We appreciate your feedback. Keep it going. We're going to be bringing you round 2, game 1, part 1, as you can see on the screen. Souk versus Bart Lowden. We have a new little effect I threw in there. Hope you guys like the little flip. This one, well, any game pretty much involving Souk and his Venser deck has turned out to be a very, very long, drawn-out game.
Yeah, but against Soul Sister's life gain, this is an epic.
You have a bit of a reason for it going so long, because, okay, I gained like 30 million in life.
Yeah, it's true.
I have to find a way around that.
For sure.
There is one way. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but there is a way around it.
Splinter Twin.
There is that. That is Splinter Twin is a way. I don't think that's in Venser Tapout though.
A Glimmer Point.
Glimmer Point also good. People laugh at me when I draft
Glimmer
it.
Point, Glimmer Post.
Glimmer Post.
Glimmer Post. They're all Locuses.
Yeah. Isn't it Glimmer Point Stag though?
It is Glimmer Point Stag. That's where it got me.
So he's gonna pay 2 and bring
man,
out.
he should play
Suture
those.
Priest.
He should play some Glimmer Point Stags, and he should bounce his Glimmer Posts.
Oh snap!
All right, so we have a Suture Priest on board for Bart. Souk does not have a play. He has Mana Leak, Mana Up. Not sure. Yeah, that looks like a Mana Leak, right?
I think so.
3 mana for Bart. Swing.
And with the Splinter Twin, Souk will go down to 19. First blood goes to Bart.
Splinter Twin? Suture Priest.
Suture Priest. Yeah, there you go. Suture Priest.
There we go.
Because you were talking about the Splinter Twin all day. Now it's all in my head.
Hopefully I can play it tonight.
Oh, that'd be great, actually. I want to see how you pull off the combo.
And
Soul Attendant.
And that has to go.
Yeah. Can't have too much of that.
It began in 2 life. Every creature he plays, 1 life for every creature you play.
Sarah Attendant.
But he does resolve a Sarah Ascendant, which is it's more crucial than the than the Soul's Attendant, for sure.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to see that if you're Souk.
In with the Suture Priest. Which is honestly one of my favorite cards out of the set.
Is he at 24 life right now?
Bart should be at 24-23.
I mean, 1 off the Suture Priest, 2 off the Crossroads.
Assuming he's remembering to gain the life, because it is a May ability, it's not mandatory.
Yep, for sure.
Because if he doesn't tell Souk to mark it down on paper, well, you miss it.
This seems like a great deck to play in Moto.
I would say so.
I don't want to play it at FNM.
Honestly, it's I'd probably play it at FNM. It has a couple of good tricks in it.
Yeah, you're going to miss a lot of... I don't know, I feel like I would miss a lot of triggers.
Yeah, that's true.
You definitely need a lot of practice with this deck.
Moto, you have that advantage of letting the computer tell you what's up. I'm actually really excited about Moto, how they're going to be making it like Duels 2012. It's going to be not looking like it's a MS-DOS game, but actually something that's enjoyable to the eyes, aesthetically pleasing.
Well, hopefully my laptop behind us will it'll be
running
fixed and ready to go, and I can play Moto again.
That'd be great. Do you have a graphics card that can support something better than MS-DOS?
That's a different story.
Yeah, I think
different
you
story
got
for
it.
another match. Most likely. I most likely do.
Well, Bart's going over here. He's searching out his Squad Hawks from the deck, which are... You know, there are a lot of really good white creatures out there, and Stoneforge Mystic gets a lot of the credit for what it does. It's rampaging legacy and stuff, but Squad Hawk has a huge part, not only in just like...
Pretty much just says draw 3.
Cawblade. It has a huge part in other decks like this. It gives you more ammo to gain life, and keeps those beats coming in. It's a very, very key card for white weenie aggro.
I mean, if Souk doesn't have that Mana Leak, then he's getting 2 life of every creature he plays. He's going to be there pretty quick anyway.
And it's also a really good deck to play, because most people have ended up ditching all their mass removal.
Yep,
like, it's mostly in the board,
no Day of
anything.
Judgment. Yeah, I made that mistake last Saturday at game day. I should have kept in those Black Sun Zenith. I ended up just getting rolled over by Tempered Steel.
So Souk paid 3 for what looks to be a tunnel magnet. And
That's going to be pretty key. Means Bart's only going to be able to get in for 2.
Are those 2 tunnel magnets?
I believe so.
I apologize for the glare. Normally when we move the table away for the feature matches, we did it because the area was glare-less. Oh, yep, those are 2 tunnel magnet. Thank you, person blocking the light.
Might have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Should have someone stand right over there.
We can pay Seth to do it.
I don't know if we'll pay him.
Nah, that's true.
Taps down the Ascendant, takes 2, or is he going to tap down something else? And the Squad Hawk. Okay, he must have a clasp in his hand.
Yeah.
He was just using those counters. I mean, the proliferate in this deck is pretty good.
There are a lot of key cards that you need to proliferate with this. Obviously, the magnets. Your Venser, it keeps him from, when you're going ultimate, from him leaving the board, and leaves him as another threat so you can go ultimate another time.
Which is pretty big.
Yeah.
For sure.
And late game with Souk, I'm not sure if he does it very often, but you can use Venser's -1, make all your dudes unblockable, and go aggressive.
Absolutely.
Which everybody seems to forget about Venser's -1 ability. Like, it's always like, oh, Venser, come in, blink, 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 blink.
Yeah, I won an extended tournament down at the store. My -1 to my Venser.
-1? That's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, that was the only extended event that the store has held.
Yes.
Yeah, and you ended up winning that Box's Zendikar.
I took it down. It was nice. I have very nice lands now.
You were running Jund, and Pete was running Fairies.
No, Pete was running Jund.
Okay.
We had Escape Shift down there, a Grixis Control, Bart ran Mono Red. I can't remember what other people ran, but I didn't have my Jaces, so it was just friends.
Yeah, oh, just friends.
It was going to be super friends, but we were just friends, no Jaces.
Sounds like a bad excuse from a woman. No, we're just friends. Just friends. Not super friends, just friends. So, Souk's on board with 2 magnets. We got a Blade Splicer with his friendly little golem token. And we see Bart bearing down on him with 2 flying Squad Hawks, a Saracen, which doesn't seem like its ability is triggered yet, and a Suture Priest.
I think it has. I think that put him... It's 25, or is it 30?
It's 30, as far as I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely 30.
Because, I mean, he... Oh, no, Souk loses 2 life. He doesn't gain life off those. I was thinking that Suture Priest had a Soul's Attendant ability on it.
Yeah. And Souk's smart. Correct. They're only using 1 magnet counter to keep the bird tapped down that can attack, because his first striking golem will take out the Ascendant.
Indeed.
Wall of Omens. Wow, I haven't seen those in a while. 1 Preordain. Wall into a Preordain. I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Way to cycle through 3 or 4 cards, potentially.
Personally, I'm more of a Seagate Oracle fan, as opposed to Wall of Omens.
I didn't like Seagate Oracle for a while. I definitely prefer Vampire Nighthawk. And
I guess.
When the black-blue is running rampant.
I don't know, I'm a big Seagate Oracle fan over Wall of Omens.
Oh, over Wall, there's no question.
It gives you a little selection, and he blocks a little bit more profitably.
Over Wall of Omens, I have no... I definitely am there with you.
And there's that class we talked about.
Yep, he finally dug for it. That's a very key card in his deck.
What is he going to get rid of? I think get rid of the Suture Priest here.
I think personally... Oh, yeah. I'd go for the Ascendant if it's not triggered, which I assume it isn't because he didn't attack with it.
I mean, if he's just going to tap it down.
It doesn't... Yeah.
Leave it back and...
proliferate all the counters up to make sure it stays down.
Yep, for sure. I mean, I think you can take 1 or 2 hits off of it and still win the game.
Well, if that's the case, you have to still go aggro. It's not that you can't win the game, it's just that life gain, it pretty much negates whatever you were doing previously. So he's playing Phyrexian Metamorph.
Copying the Splicer?
Yeah, it seems like it. And
that Suture Priest would be pretty nice right here. Gaining 2 life.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Metamorph. I think he's probably one of the better cards that's in Standard right now.
He's pretty good. He did some work for me on Saturday, copying Phyrexian Crusaders.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was pretty nice.
Ooh.
Phyrexian Crusader number 5.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Sometimes he was a tumble magnet. He's very versatile. I like him.
I like making him a batter skull and then bouncing him back to my hand and playing him for something else.
That is pretty good. I mean, he's pretty good in this deck because he's like either Suture Priest 5/8 or he's Cyrus Sun 5/8. He has he gives the deck a little bit more consistency.
Yeah. If you're playing it in a mono blue build, you can also actually get some good use out of Into the Royals or Unsummons.
Yep.
With it too.
I like him in Architect.
Architect, he's very, very good. You can have one Architect cheat in him for 1 mana and 1 life and 2 life and go from there. Like, it's just bonkers, especially the turn it comes in. Getting out 2.
Yep. It's nuts.
And there is another...
Very congested board here.
Well, he brought out his Jace. He has 2 magnets. Both should have at least 1 counter on them as far as I'm aware of. I could be wrong. But...
I mean, he just draws so many cards. Like, he just gets so much value. I mean, anything, almost everything he's played so far has either drawn him a card or put something else in.
Oh, he'll get there even more.
I mean, he gets 4. He's getting 4 power for 3 mana. He's putting in... He's drawing cards off the Wall of Omens. Jace has drawn him a card.
Well, as we saw in the previous weeks, Souk also runs Blue Sun Zenith, so getting cards for him is not an issue.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the class can be a 2-for-1. I mean, it's a good deck. I don't think like the real issues you would have like the really hyper aggressive decks.
Well, yeah, that, but I mean, like, Bladesbuster can take care of it. Like, you do have, like, the decks like Vampires and stuff that packs a lot of removal.
Yep.
Go for the Throat and Doomblade.
That could be an issue.
There. Sword of War and Peace? Yeah, I would think so.
But, again, those Tumble Magnets there. I'm wondering if Bart runs main board Divine Offerings. Seems like a good idea.
At this point in the meta, I think main deck artifact removal is definitely a must, especially with all the Codblade going around.
And I mean, he gains the life off it, fits right in.
Brave the Elements.
Ooh. That's
beating.
Pretty good. Not too shabby right there. He's going to tap down some dudes.
Yeah. The only thing that doesn't get protection here will be his Golem token, but I don't think he's going to go in with it.
Yeah, I think he'll try and trade.
Oh. Yeah, he's going to. Nope, that's it. So,
I mean, I don't even... I mean, even if you give him all protection from white and he taps him down, you're really only getting in for 1.
He's still white and he's blue, so he does get the protection if you want to do attack with it.
Yeah, but 2 of them get tapped down.
Oh, it's not the issue of it getting tapped down. I'm just saying for Bart to selectively, if he wanted to attack with it, it would be able to go through without blocks.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, except for that golem.
Because it looked like Souk was questioning it there. He's going to tap down a bird. I don't know why. Much rather keep tapping down that Ascendant.
Mm-hmm. I think he can block it. If it doesn't have okay.
Oh, he would be able to block it if it wasn't for the Brave the Elements.
Well, no, because he has the
golem.
Golem.
Pro white, yeah.
Yep, so that was not active yet. I think the Ascendant is a little bit harder for Souk to get rid of than the Metamorph there.
Ascendant is such a beating in EDH, too. Oh, turn 1. Here's my 5/5 flying. Oh, 6/6, isn't it? Flying Lifelink Vigilance. And we're going to go to game 2. Or game 1, part 2 of the Slobber Knocker life game.
These are so brutal.
Follow us along. I agree, JT. Leave some comments. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd like to hear from you.
And play aggro.
Play aggro. Bye.